This is Eric, walking the empty halls of his school. He's on his way to the library, searching for answers. Answers to the question that's been swimming around in his head for days. He's come here to study, to read, to learn their names, to pore over every detail of their stories. These who have sacrificed everything, why did they do it? What compelled these people to forfeit their time and money, their relationships, and for some, their very lives, to make themselves nothing for the sake of serving complete strangers? He pored over every word with an unwavering concentration, captivated by these other worlds, each brimming with stories more fascinating than the last. Worlds in which people would willingly sacrifice anything for a cause they truly believed in. He found himself immersed in their stories, at times feeling as if he were there. He could see himself huddled silently as a letter from the Apostle Paul was solemnly read, the anxious group hanging on its every word, as Paul himself sat in a prison cell across town awaiting execution. He could picture himself paralyzed in horror as he watched the scores of devoted Christians being led into the courtyard of Emperor Nero, tied to poles and set ablaze to amuse his party guests. He could imagine himself being dragged along with modern-day Christ followers as they are imprisoned, tortured, and even martyred for their faith. He was awed that none of these people seemed to be afraid or ashamed of making such great sacrifices. They gave of themselves unflinchingly, and in doing so became an intricate part of something bigger than themselves, something extending beyond their time and place, an unstoppable force that was changing the face of the world and altering the course of history. He wanted to become part of it all. He was prepared to make whatever sacrifice needed to connect people with the greatest message of all: God loving us and sending His Son as a sacrifice to erase our sins. Through His sacrifice, they would be given the opportunity to make a profound discovery that would change their lives forever. The discovery of Jesus Christ.